Hello everybody, it's Several4 for the weekly update. A few things today. First off, my cold is a little better from last week, so that's good. Still coughing a lot, which stinks, but I don't feel as yucky, so that's good. As for other things, getting into a busy part of the end of my first semester of school. The next couple weeks are going to be lots of papers and assignments and things. So I'm going to try my best to keep up video uploads. I still can't guarantee streams. I wish. Mario Kart 8 just released the final DLC. I'm trying to find a good time to stream for that. Excuse me, sorry. But I really want to stream it. I miss Mario Kart, I miss streaming. I just need a day that I'm not swamped with assignments or trying to get drawings done. That's like my priority list right now. So yeah, I can't guarantee anything this week. Definitely not Monday. Monday is super busy. Definitely not Wednesday. Tuesday, maybe. I say that with a really big M. Tuesday, maybe. Depending on how much work I get done today and tomorrow. How about that? But don't hold your breath. But I would like to stream it at some point. I have like a birthmark over here, right? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna tangent. It looks like I've been crying. I haven't been crying today, but it just find that very interesting. It doesn't show up sometimes, but it's visible now. It's just interesting. Anyway. So yeah, this past week I would say was a little better than previous weeks, not because I had the cold, but, yeah, I'm just, keeping myself off of social media a lot more, or at least curating my experience a lot more, and it has been doing wonders for my mental health, which, I mean, you have you have to have a balance, right? You don't want to necessarily live in an echo chamber, but you also have to protect your mental health. So, you have to understand what you personally can and can't deal with. So, for me, unfortunately, I had to be just muting a lot of people and a whole load of buzzwords. So people might still be posting them on my timeline, but I don't know. And I don't know if they see me not saying anything as, saying that I agree with whatever they're saying, but I'm not going to actively police, my friends' social media feeds, because that's weird and not productive for me. So yeah, I'm just going to, say my piece and let people use their own brains. Or not. My hope is that the people that I know are thinking human beings with a sense of nuance. That's all. But yeah, so I've definitely been exposed to a lot less hate, which is good. At least online. In real life, it's been an interesting time still, but yeah. So it's been better in that regard. As for other things, I got 2 of my Patreon pieces done this week. The first, I'm really proud of this one. I'm really proud of all of the art that I did this week, but this one was Deep Sea Tycho and Precipice Zack. He's just pulling him out of the water. Zack went fishing, and I'm sorry for the light balance on this. Zack went fishing and hooked Tycho's suit there, but I just like how this came out, the expressions, the everything else, I think it just came out really nicely, and I did it in basically a day. I also made a art for Proton John's birthday, which was the same day that I did the Zack and Tycho thing, so that was a busy art day. But yeah, I like how that came out. The final piece that I did was medley from Wind Waker. This is also for Patreon. I really, really, really like how this came out because I think that I nailed the game's art style. I like the original art style of Wind Waker, and I think I just think it's really nice. I got like the textured look, I got the thick line work and stuff, and I had a lot of fun doing that. And of course, since it's not somebody with giant boobs, nobody really cared on Twitter, but it doesn't matter. I'm happy with it. Oh well. That's just how my art goes. Let's see, other things that happened this week. Reyna from Fire Emblem Fates got added to Fire Emblem Heroes, which is the most important event of the century. My favorite character in Fire Emblem. I was extremely excited and happy. And now she's going to be on my team for the rest of the time, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. Let's see, what else? For some reason, PS5 and PS4 is getting rid of the Twitter integration. Don't know why, but that's stupid. Let's see, Ace Fangirl, friend of mine, Ace Fangirl, got married this weekend, so that's awesome, this past weekend. Not yesterday, though, the week before. So that's awesome. Congratulations to both of them. Good art. Voting. Alright, there was election day for like local elections and stuff, so I went to that. Proton John's birthday, we went over that. What else? Right, new Christopher Paolini book, Murtagh, so that's cool. Haven't started reading it yet, though. I'm reading another series called The Green Bone Saga, which has been very, very good. This past week was also the 85th anniversary of Kristallnacht, which was kind of the start of World War II for the Jews. It's also my father's father's 30th yahrzeit, the anniversary of his passing, which was on Kristallnacht, which is interesting considering his involvement in Nazi hunting after the war and stuff. It was just very, I don't know, poetic. That's the day that he passed. You know, not the original Kristallnacht, obviously. This was 30 years ago. On the 55th anniversary. Let's see, lots of Reyna art people are making. My friends are cool. New AJR album, important. The medley art, and is that it? That's basically alright. I saw the Marvels last night, and I thought that was very good. You know, definitely not like in the top 10 Marvel movies, but I think it was a lot better than people say. But I'm also one of the weird people that liked Ms. Marvel, the show. So if you like Ms. Marvel, you'll like the Marvels. It has a similar sense of humor to it. But yeah, I enjoy Kamala Khan. I enjoy Carol Danvers, and I enjoy Monica Rambeau. So it's good. And Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury is very fun in that movie also. It's more lighthearted. I don't know. But yeah, it's good. Uh, and yeah, I guess, Tuesday, Thursday, we'll still have more Bioshock. Thank you to, the few people that are watching it. I know that I'm not doing, like, what's it called? I'm not doing, words? Comment questions, so that's not really driving engagement, but, as long as people are watching, that's fine. And yeah, I guess that's about it. As for other things, just as always, yeah, thank you for being nice to the people around you, as always. I appreciate it, and I know they do. And, that's really all I want to ask of people. Just, like, take the time to consider the things that you say, how you say that. Just take a few moments. It doesn't have to. You don't have to paralyze yourself with fear that you're saying something wrong. Just take a moment to, before you say something, to ask, is this the right way to say it? Am I using, the tone that I'm using? Is it a hurtful tone? Is this helping? Because a lot of the times we say things to make ourselves feel better, but they're really not helping. And that's something that I try to do, to think about. Am I actually helping by saying this, or am I just trying to make myself look or feel better? Because sometimes we delude ourselves into thinking that we're helping when we're really just helping ourselves. So, yeah, don't be performative, essentially. But don't doubt yourself to the point that you never say anything. There's a line, Don't assume that everything that you do to try to help people is performative, because then we won't help each other. There's an idea that in Jewish thought, that even if you start doing something good for the wrong reason, you'll eventually come to start doing it for the right reason. Like if Kol Lo Lishma Ba Lishma is the Hebrew. Essentially that, like, if you get used to doing the right thing, even if you're doing it for an ulterior motive, eventually you'll start doing the right thing because it's the right thing. It'll give you the sense of mind to keep wanting to do the right thing. So, don't stop yourself from doing the right thing just because you aren't sure if you have the purest of intentions. Because even if there's a little personal aspect to it, as long as you think that you're doing the right thing, then that's good. But just think about it, So again, life is complicated, Sometimes we don't want to think about the things that we do, because that makes us doubt ourselves. But it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. Everyone is wrong. Everyone in your life that you have ever known has been wrong at some point. And they're still living their lives. They're still picking up the pieces and doing things and getting better. And, being able to admit that you're wrong means that you are willing to change. And you can't want other people to change if you're not willing to change. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. And it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to know that you're wrong. No one says, like, wow, I'm so happy I was wrong. I mean, I guess if, it's something that's a good thing, but, like, I'm so happy that I was incorrect, that I made a mistake. People don't do that normally, but, that shouldn't stop you from growing. See, again, thank you for listening. Thank you for doing what you can to grow yourself personally and to help the people around you, because the world needs it. I know your friends need it. Even if they look like they have it all together, nobody does. And I know they'll appreciate a kind word, or 2, or 3, or 20. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.